G'day. So, business from the front line vlog. Here at the Protein Shack again. I've got something cool that I want to talk to everyone about today. So, these are my steps starting a business. And I think in my mind, I'm going to write a little short book called How to Start a Business for Bogans. It'll still be, if you're not a bogan, you can use it, so don't freak out. Here's how I started my business. Sorry, because I've got to read it because there's a lot of steps to it. So, get an idea, have the idea, manifest it, really think about what you want to do, and then start to, go right down the rabbit hole of what it'll look like when it's finished. Go all the way down there. That's get the idea. Second step is don't listen to anyone. As soon as you have your idea and you've thought it through, you've envisioned it, and you've told someone, you'll tell lots of people because you get excited about it. That's what happens. Don't listen to anyone. Good, bad, medium. Hear what they say, but don't absorb it. Stay focused on your idea. Because there'll be heaps of haters. Every business video you've watched has talked about the haters. But I'm fucking telling you, they are real and they will be there. People will laugh at your ideas. They won't give you the time of the day. They have to touch them and feel them before they'll believe in you. So, third step. Take action, any action though. Like it might be register your domain name, go and register the business name. It might be, Google someone in the industry and arrange a meeting to talk to whatever. Just take some actions and start to make it feel like you're taking the first steps. After that, learn everything you can about everything to do with what your idea is. Then even take time to learn the things around your idea, things that could make your idea, that could derail your idea, things that could make it better. Think of everything and learn about them. Don't just think about them, go and learn as much as you can about everything to do with your idea. If you want to build shirts, go and find out as much information as you can about printing on shirts, design, fit, material, the whole shebang. Go down the hole, learn. Keep going forward each day is the next step. You'll take actions, you'll do things, you'll be learning, but always go forward. Don't ever get to a point where you start to tread water. You will have tread water moments, but stick your head up, look in the direction you're going, and go for it. After that, after you keep going forward every day, take some time to prepare yourself mentally for rejection. Oh, I thought I had done this and thought I'd be good with it, but the level of rejection, which is something you also hear everyone talk about, is off the chain. You will get told no, you'll get the old ums and ahs and oh yeah, she'll come back later, and all this stuff goes on and on and on. And what I found out with my first business, Like and Fitness, was I spent a whole year getting rejected and knocking on doors at gyms trying to sell the gym equipment. The whole pop-up shops at every event I could go to, and I spent 3 days at some events to make $250. Cost me more in petrol to go to these places. Then the business I killed it in the second year. I made mistakes. And then sort of mid of the second year toward the end, even the start of the third year, that's when the phone calls started coming through. That's when people started asking me about the brand and wanting products from me, wondering where it was. And customers who had bought off me in the first year were back now looking for more new things, updated. They want to update their own gyms, and I had no products. I had nothing to sell. So don't do that. But this step is prepare yourself for rejection, because you may think it's doing nothing, but it sort of turns back around after a few years of bashing your head into the wall. It's great to do. Next step, start faking it. Start acting like you have the business. Start manifesting the idea that it's real, that you are running this business. Even if it's still just a thought and actions. If you're acting like you're in the business, dress like you would as if you run the business already. Dress as if you own it and you set your image up the exact way you would want it when you are running this business and you have your product or whatever it is that you're going to sell. Start talking to people as if you own this business now, that it's a real thing. And people will come along with you. If you're taking actions and step-by-step things are happening, people will start to feel your momentum. As little as it may be or as big as it may be. If you're acting like you're in the business and you're faking it, if you have to, people will feel the vibe and things will start to happen because you'll become a person who looks like they know what they're doing. Then other people who might actually know what they're doing might give you the time of day to talk to you and hand you over some information that can get you more actions. The next step is a good one. Make contact with people who are already doing what you're doing, what you want to do, or have done what you want to do. But don't just narrow it down. So if you want to design clothes and start a clothing company, find a clothing company you think's cool and try to find the founder. Do everything you can to contact him and get 10 minutes of their time. If you can't get in contact with them, keep going down the chain of businesses that you think are great, find someone to contact. Don't exclusively go for people who are doing what you want to do or have done what you want to do. Look for people who have a business that's not sharp. They're the greatest people in the world to talk to. People in business, full stop. If they run a business from home, they run the local post office, they run a cafe, it doesn't matter, talk to them. If you can get their time and they'll spend time with you, hear their thoughts on business, their problems, the things that are hard, because they're business people, which is what we want to be. Learning from them and their mistakes empowers you and gives you the knowledge of how real it's about to get if you take the leap and start your own business. Then, once you sort of hear if you've got your product done, or even if you nearly got your product done, start thinking of people you want to collaborate with to help your brand grow faster. Also look for people who are who will have mutually beneficial relationships with you. You might have a clothing company, somebody else might have, I don't know, some sort of apparel thing. They might be a good combination. Maybe you guys can do package deals and offer a prize at a local gym or whatever it might be. You need to get creative and think of ways that are going to benefit both brands financially and exposure wise to get your products out there and grow your brand at the start. It's a great way. So look for collaborations. After this, I'm assuming now you've got a product that looks great, you've got it done, there might be a few things wrong with it. Spend time improving it, whether it's your product or your offer. Spend time refining it, looking for, might have to be a better supplier, might be a better manufacturer, might be a better package deal in the product that you sell. Doesn't matter. Start forecasting in your mind a way to improve what you've done, because if you've released something and it's freaking amazing from point, but well done to you. But things can always be improved in some way. And the best way to keep momentum early on is to have your plan number 2 ready, if possible. But if not, you want to be manifesting how you're going to make this better, because everything might go at the start, but then it will start to do this. And if you're not careful, it'll do this, because people will stop giving a shit if you've still got the same thing after a while. So you need to go and then go do it and then back up again. It's hard to do, so you need to plan for it. Make it better, prove it. After this, you need to bite down and get to work. You're in the grind now. You've done it. You've made your product. You've learned a lot. You've got collaborations. You've met mentors. You're doing the work. Now you have to get out there every day. Every day. It never ends. You go to sleep with it now. You wake up with it now. You talk to your missus at dinner and she cracks the shits because that's all you talk about now. It's all that happens in your life. That's what it feels like. And you're there. But this is the point where you need to bite down and do the work. Years of work. 1, 2, then 3, then 5, and then you might have learnt something. I'm not even at that, so I'm talking shit. I'm at about year 4 now. I still don't know everything. It's hard work. Next one. Hold on. And we're back. So the next thing after you're biting down, you're in the grind, now you're doing the work, you're learning, is go back to whatever it was that your marketing was originally, revise it, look at how it worked, re-strategize, learn, look for new opportunities to learn about marketing, and go again. It's time to go again. Unfortunately, but fortunately, go again. After this, if you haven't already, which you should have, this is the time for sell. Cash flow. Do all things you can to make sure that these are happening while you're trying to grow your business. It's hard because when you start, you have to wear all the different hats. And each time you put a hat on, the other hats might slip away a little bit. And then you got to pick them back up, get them in line, and then this hat slips off a bit. You have to pick it back up, and it repeats. Sales is one area of a business that can't really do too much of this, because then the whole business disappears, strangely enough, without cash flow. We're in business to make money. You need to find ways to generate cash flow. It's my downfall as a business person. I'll admit it. I struggle selling. I'm not amazing at it, and it's the area that I work on the most. Sales and marketing is where I'm at in my life right now in these stages. It is where I put a lot of my time, nearly all of my time, to make sure that it's right, because I need cash flow. I have all the ideas in the world. I know what my business needs to grow, but without money, I can't do it. So I have to sell. I have to become a really good salesperson to make sure that it happens. So that's what I do. Now that we've done that, we've mastered cash flow and selling, you need to evaluate, reassess, make some goals, check your old goals, go again. It's just the circle. Always after you reach a point and you've completed or began work on somewhere else, reassess the goals. Weekly little targets, KPIs, 3 monthly goals, whatever you want to have, but you need to have a direction all the time in different specific areas. Otherwise, you're just going around in circles and treading water. It's hard to go forward without direction. That's my way to start a business, guys. Get into it, have a crack. Thanks for listening.